Isabel had shared with me, and I read them on the Solemn Assembly of Prayer. Also, you will find that the majority of them are listed in the description box below, and it was also posted on the community page. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 3. I am blessed with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Messiah Yeshua. Ephesians 1, 4. I am chosen and loved by you, Abba, in Messiah before you formed the world. I am holy and without blame in Yeshua. I am pure and spotless in Yeshua. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 5. I am your child, Abba, lovingly planned according to the good pleasure of your will. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 6. I am accepted and favored in Yeshua the Beloved. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 7. I am bought back by the blood of Yeshua. I am set free from my sins according to the wealth of his grace that he has poured on me. I am in union with Yeshua through the shedding of his blood. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 14. I am sealed by Ruach HaKodesh, who guarantees my inheritance until I come into possession of it, and I will bring him praise equal to his glory. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. I am not afraid, for Yah is with me. I am not distressed, for Yah is my El. You give me strength, you give me help. You hold me up with your righteous, victorious right hand. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. I am Yahweh's own masterpiece. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 23. I am part of Yeshua's body, and I am filled with him who completes all things. 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. I am in Messiah. I am a new creation. Philippians chapter 3, verse 20. I am a citizen of heaven. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 22. I am a dwelling place for the Ruach HaKodesh. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19. I am a holy temple. Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. I am light for the world. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 8. I am light united with Yah. I am a child of light. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 27. I am a member of Yeshua's body. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 19. I am a member of Yahweh's household. I am a member of Yahweh's family. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 18. I am a minister of reconciliation. Acts chapter 1, verse 8. I am a personal witness of Yeshua HaMashiach. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 5. I am adopted as his child. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 5. I am alive with Messiah. Romans chapter 8, verse 28. I am assured all things work together for good. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 8. I am blameless on the day of our Master Yeshua, the Messiah. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 9. I am called into fellowship with Yeshua, the Messiah. 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 23. I am born again. 1 John chapter 5, verse 18. I am Abba's child, and the evil one does not touch me. Colossians chapter 3, verse 12. I am chosen and dearly loved. John chapter 15, verse 15. I am Yeshua's friend. Ephesians chapter 3, verse 17. Yeshua lives in my heart through my trusting. Ephesians chapter 3, verse 19. I am filled with all the fullness of Yah. I am made complete with all the fullness of Yah. Philippians chapter 1 verse 6. I am confident that Yahweh will bring to completion the work he has begun in me. Galatians chapter 2 verse 20. I am crucified with Messiah. Romans chapter 1 verse 12. I am an encourager to my family in Messiah. Romans chapter 6 verse 11. I am dead to sin and alive to Yahweh in Yeshua. Colossians chapter 1 verse 13. I am delivered. Ephesians chapter 1 verse 1. I am faithful. Colossians chapter 1 verse 14. I am forgiven. Ephesians chapter 1 verse 8. I am given Yahweh's glorious grace, lavishly and without restriction. John chapter 1 verse 12. I am Yahweh's child. 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 1. I am Yahweh's co-worker. Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10. I am Yahweh's workmanship. I am the works of Yahweh's hands. Colossians chapter 2 verse 7. I am deeply rooted in Yeshua. I am built upon Yeshua. 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 24. I am healed. Colossians chapter 3 verse 3. I am hidden with Messiah in Yah. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 30. I am united with Yeshua, and he is my wisdom, righteousness, holiness, and redemption. Ephesians chapter 1 verse 3. I am identified as Yahweh's own because I believe in Yeshua. Romans chapter 8 verse 37. I am more than a conqueror. Romans chapter 8 verse 1. I am no longer condemned. Hebrews chapter 13 verse 5. I am never alone, for Yah is with me. Philippians 4 verse 13. I am able to do all things through him who empowers me from within. Philippians 4:19. I am not in want, for Yah supplies all my needs. 1 John chapter 4 verse 4. I am an overcomer. Revelation chapter 1 verse 6. I am part of Yahweh's kingdom. I am Yahweh's priest. Philippians chapter 3 verse 14. I am running straight toward the goal of the prize of Yahweh's heavenly call. John chapter 17 verse 20. I am prayed for by Yeshua HaMashiach. John chapter 10 verse 10. I am promised life more abundantly. John chapter 10 verse 28. I am safe in Yahweh's hand, Yeshua's hand. Colossians chapter 1 verse 12. I am qualified to share in his inheritance. Ephesians chapter 2 verse 6. I am raised up with Yeshua. I am seated with Yeshua in the heavenly realm. Colossians chapter 2 verse 12. I am buried with Yeshua in immersion. I am raised to new life in Yeshua. Galatians chapter 3 verse 13. I am redeemed from the curse of the law. I am rescued from the curse of the law. Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. I am made in Yahweh's image and likeness. Psalm 139 verse 14. I am fearfully, wonderfully, awesomely, remarkably, and miraculously made. Your works are amazing and marvelous. I am fearfully made. I am wonderfully made. I am awesomely made. I am remarkably made. I am miraculously made. Your works are wonderful.